Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So massive thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East for sending me a beer that's local to him and one that I've only had once, and that was as a homebrew kit. Sadly, Woodfordes Brewery don't have it as a homebrew kit anymore, which I think is actually quite sad. I'd love to see it come back, even as a one-off kit. This is Headcracker. It's classed as a strong ale. I actually thought it was a barley wine. 7%, brewed in 2024. On the back it says, a rich full-bodied ale with a deep amber hue. The aroma is invitingly complex with notes of toffee, dried fruit and a subtle hint of spice. On the palate it delivers a smooth, warming mouthfeel balanced by a gentle bitterness. The finish is long and satisfying, making it the perfect beer for sipping and savouring. This beer gets better with age, and it's got a best before of next year on, and I would have thought this is a beer that could last 4 or 5 years and only keep getting better. So here we go. I remember when I brewed this, wow, it was some beer. And to get the chance to review it, so there we go. On camera, clear, golden, plenty of carbonation, white head. Lovely fruitiness, you know. In some ways, dark fruits. I'm getting like rich, like Christmas cake fruits. Typical barley wine in essence. I know it says strong ale, but I always remember this as a barley wine, so it's got me thinking there. Oh. A modern traditional beer, but a modern traditional beer that can stand up to any of these beers these days. And it just goes to show you, there are beers that are timeless classics. This, with just one sip, timeless classic. You must never get rid of the stronger beers, because these are the beers on a night in the middle of winter with your fire on, you crack open one of these, you'd sit down and enjoy it. Save it, get a nice fleece wrapped round you, get your favourite film on, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Marvel, or maybe Marvel from 4 years ago, maybe not the Marvel at the moment. Yeah. Although Wolverine and Deadpool was pretty decent, to be fair. Some of the others, well, there's a strength in flavour. The 7% really comes through lovely. And I've got a nice sirloin steak waiting for me, cooking now. So, not a long review, but a savoured review. Stops me yakking as well, which is probably a good thing. It's beers like this are the reason I still do beer reviews. You know, beers that just tick a box. And these guys remind me of St. Peter's, who aren't overly far away from them, who have their own beer kits, who produce world-class beers. Some of the best beers in this country, no doubt. And the funny thing was, we Woodfordes were Robin Hood Beer Festival last year. although technically I didn't really stay long at the beer festival because for reasons. But there was also a Hucknall Beer Festival over in Nottinghamshire as well. So twice we've seen them on our doorstep on cask. Certainly the second time it was just the beer, but the first time it was the actual brewery itself that came to Nottingham. Really long lasting flavour to this. I'm getting all sorts of flavours. I'm getting apple from somewhere, I'm getting fruits, all sorts of different fruits. I still think it's a barley wine. I know it's not saying it's a barley wine. Maybe breweries don't like the term barley wine. I'm actually brewing one myself soon. Literally, as soon as the next week or so, and to age it for at least a few weeks in a barrel, and maybe longer. We'll see how we go with that. I may not even age it in the barrel. I may just blend some together. But yeah, fantastic beer. Really, and it's got some wallop to it. Jesus, I can feel that 7%. It's really weird. Some beers are stronger than this. You drink them, tastes like juice. No effect whatsoever. This beer, 7%. I can feel it at the front. I can feel it in my head. And I love that. I love the tickle that you get from a beer that just tickles you, the fact that you've had a beer. You're not drunk, obviously, but it just gives that lovely tickle inside. There's a word for it, and tickle's probably not the right bloody word. Yeah, there is a word. Yeah, I'll say something even worse than tickle in a minute. I was going to say probe, and that sounds wrong as well, so we won't say that either. But yeah, Woodfordes, what a cracking beer, and its name is Headcracker. Hey. I think this is a stunning beer, and next year when we go over to Norfolk, to Hopton, I don't know if it's in Norfolk or Suffolk, I presume it's in Norfolk. Woodfordes Brewery, I know, isn't too far away. Yeah, we went before, but Google told us lies. But I want to go back. I'd love to get that in a mini keg. I'd have a very enjoyable experience with it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Would I drink this again? Absolutely, all day long. I'd love to brew it again. I'd love to experience this as a homebrew again. But I'd love to drink it again as well, and especially on cask. Cask. Oh, Nottingham, Crown in Beeston, Woodfordes. If you watch this, you may not, but if you watch this, Crown in Beeston, please contact them with that beer on cask, and a few other of your beers, obviously, as well. You've got plenty of decent beers, or even the Vic Hotel in Beeston, because they've had your beer recently. 2 of them, I've reviewed them. I know you have. Please contact them. Anyway, I've got to wrap up my steaks cooking. Would I drink it again? Absolutely. Out of 5, 4.6 out of 5. Absolutely top draw beer. Yep. If you've never had it, get yourself to Woodfordes Brewery website. Go and order yourself some. Trust me, if you love a beer with flavour, ABV. What's going off out there? I didn't think it was that windy. You'll love this. Out of 5 from that, I've already said it, 4.6. Yeah, It's well worth a treat. Trust me. Cracking brewery. Massive thank you to Mr. Beery Beast in the East for sending me this beer. Oof, box ticking. Cheers.